Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to my very first What's in the Bag video. Now, this is a little special for all of you out there. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. Big milestone for me and for all of you out there on the channel. I do really appreciate it, and I'd like to show you what's in there as a little reward. I've been having a lot of you ask me what kind of clubs and balls and accessories I use, so let's get to it. Let's get to it one by one, piece by piece. Here we go. Now, first off, I'd like to show you my bag in total. It's a TaylorMade TechLite stand bag, and I have some custom embroidery on here thanks to my one and only mother. I got my initials there on the back, and I got my entire name here on the side. And really my favorite part about the bag here is just the single strap that it came with. No double backpack strap is necessary, as I'm generally pushing my bag on a cart or loading it up on an electric cart and taking that around the course. Now, my favorite club in the bag, I'm going to start off with it. It's easily my driver. This thing I just love to absolutely send some bombs. Travels normally about 290 to 300 yards in the air. I'm playing it adjusted down on the lowest setting, so it's playing down to an 8 degrees of loft. And this Matrix black tie shaft I was fit into about 6 years ago, and I've been using it ever since. Now, throughout the rest of the bag, you're going to see something consistent, including here on my 3-wood, that True Temper X100 shaft. I have steel shaft in my 3-wood, and I have this exact same shaft throughout the rest of my bag. This is something I did years and years ago because, I mean, hey, it was good for Tiger back in the day, and to be honest, it was just a cheap, stiff shaft. It's worked out ever since. Now, this 2-iron is an absolute rocket ship. This UDI TaylorMade, it's one of these hollow heads with foam inserted in the middle. I think the ball just launches off of this thing. I get about 250 yards out of that club. Now, my irons here, I have played Mizuno blades since I was 13 years old, and my present for my 30th birthday was this here, the JPX 919 Tours. Brooks Koepka was using these at the time, and these were the newest Mizuno blades out for sale when I was looking to buy some. Those same X100 shafts are consistent. On to my wedges. The Cleveland wedges has always been the name of the game for me. I just have always liked the Cleveland shape over the Titleist Vokeys, and I've recently added a 64-degree wedge a few years ago. It's my little baby. That thing gets me out of some very tight locations. Now, the bread and butter, the club that really makes everybody the most money. This here is my putter. It's a beautiful Ping Redwood series, and this is Ping's milled 303 stainless steel series. They made a few of these for about 2 or 3 years, and this was their attempt to make a premium putter just like Scotty Cameron. This is milled from a solid block of aluminum down to this head. It's an absolutely pure putter. I just put this brand new Super Stroke Tour 3.0 grip on it. I was able to grab one of those off of eBay pretty cheap. And I mean, look at that from the top down. It's a pure putter. Now, I've been really testing out a lot of golf balls recently because I've been trying to find the lowest spinning golf ball possible. This here, the Callaway Chromesoft X LS model, and I'm using it with the triple check technology because it really does help out with your putting. The LS stands for low spin, and it's a pretty good ball. But to be honest, this Titleist Pro V1X Left Dash, that is my favorite golf ball that on the market at the moment. It's just like a Pro V1X, but it's got a low spin component that lets this ball absolutely go nuclear. Now on to everything else in the bag. You see I gutted it for you here and laid everything out. Let's go in somewhat random order and go through everything else that I use on the day-to-day. Bushnell Pro XE rangefinder takes in the barometric pressure, the temperature, the altitude, everything, and gives me a fantastic number. A blister kit, you gotta have one of these in your bag. You get a blister, slap a band-aid on and a little tape around it. It'll stay in place and let you play the rest of the day. If you got to adjust your driver on the driving range, or I got a tripod with me at all times, got to have that Allen key around to keep things tight. I'm always having some chapstick here in Southern California. It's dry weather. You got to have a Sharpie to mark up your ball, mark up your scorecard. And there's not a lot of grass ranges around here, so I'm using plastic tees all the time, those rubber tees on the range. And speaking of plastic tees, everybody's got golf tees, all shapes and sizes. And gloves, $5 a glove from Costco. You got to keep those gloves in some sealed bags, though, to keep them nice and dry. I definitely like to play some money games, just small, though, dollar games, quarter games, and these ball markers here are some of my most prized possessions in my bag. The Let's Play Through poker chip from my awesome trip out to Alabama, and I got to meet some other YouTubers. There in the middle is just a little piece of shit. And over there on the right is my prized possession from 2004 when I was in high school. I won that Masters ball mark off of a random stranger while playing 18 holes. That was quite a reward to be paid off at the end. And finally, my divot tool is a memento from my hometown of Huntington Beach, California, also known as Surf City, USA. Hey, that's going to do it for our What's in the Bag video today. Thank you all for joining us, and it's giveaway time. So to participate, please make sure you're a subscriber and comment down below what kind of golf ball you love to play on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to pick a winner on August the 16th and ship you a dozen golf balls, courtesy of me. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Later.